When your toddler was a baby, you never knew when you would get any sleep. Now that he's older, your toddler is sleeping long stretches on most nights, and you're feeling a lot more rested. But sometimes your toddler still wakes at night, or he might be fussy when you try to get him to fall asleep on his own. Unfortunately, there are times when there won't be much you can do to help your toddler sleep. He is more likely to have a hard time falling and staying asleep when he is sick, when he is sleeping in a place he's not used to, or when he's uncomfortable because he's teething, too hot, too cold, too excited, or overtired. Many toddlers wake when they're learning new skills like crawling, pulling up, or walking. Giving your toddler more time to practice during the day can help you both get more sleep. As soon as your toddler is good at the new skill, he'll sleep longer again. The good news is that there are things that you can do to help your toddler go to sleep faster and stay asleep longer. You might already be doing them. The first thing you can do is to keep variety, excitement, and fun for times when you want your toddler to be awake and learning. Active games, talking, playing, learning, and screen time are all very stimulating for toddlers, and you should think when these activities are best for you and your toddler. You know your toddler best. You've probably noticed how much time she needs before she relaxes after having fun. Make sure you stop stimulating activities early enough that she can calm down before you want her to sleep. The second thing you can do is to use a routine. You can use routines for nap time and bedtime. Remember, routines are steps taken in the same order every time, so your toddler knows what is coming next. Routines are not the same as schedules, which rely on the time of day. For example, a nap time routine could start when you notice your toddler is sleepy. You can start with a nap time song, a story, or some time taken to tell toys that it's nap time. As your toddler gets more relaxed, keep your movements and voice repetitive, quiet, and slow. Before you know it, your toddler will be asleep or unable to keep his eyes open. At bedtime, you might try a longer routine. Bedtime routines work best when they're at least 15 to 20 minutes long. Some toddlers will need a little more time. Try 3 steps we'll call bath, book, bed. We don't mean that you have to give your toddler a bath every night. You can use any washing activity, like brushing his teeth or washing his face, or if you have time, he could have a relaxing warm bath. The next step would be dressing for bed and reading a couple of books together. Or you could tell her a story or two. For toddlers, rhyming or repetitive books can help. That's why there are so many of them. The last step can be some relaxing time together, rocking or snuggling until you notice that your toddler is very sleepy. Then it's time to take your toddler to his bed. While you might hear a little protest or whining when you lay him down, if your routine is long enough and consistent, your toddler will soon fall asleep. The last thing you can do to help your toddler and yourself to get more sleep is to take a good look around her sleep environment and make sure that there isn't any variety that you have control over that might wake her up or keep her from sleeping. Obviously, you can't control traffic noises or loud neighbors. Your toddler will get used to anything that happens most nights. But screens or flashing clocks in your toddler's room can keep him awake. So keep fun and excitement away from the times when you want your toddler to rest. Use a routine to help her fall asleep and stay asleep, and check around to see if there are things near where she sleeps that might keep her awake. We wish you many good nights ahead.